Africa's most populous city is battling floods and rising seas. It may soon be unlivable, experts warn. According to Lagos, Nigeria CNN, cars and houses submerged in water, commuters wading through buses, news high in floods, and homeowners counting the cost of destroyed properties. Welcome to Lagos during rainy season. Residents of Nigeria, Africa's most populous nation, are used to the yearly floods that engulf the coastal city during the months of March to November. In May-July, however, the major business district of Lagos Island experienced one of its worst floods in recent years. It was very bad and unusual, as Celebo Oselobuame 32 told CNN. I drove out of my house. I didn't realize it has rained so much. There was heavy rain traffic on my route because of the flood. The more we went, the higher the water level. The water kept rising until it covered the bumper of my car. Then there was water flowing inside my car. Oselobuame, who runs a media firm in the Lagos mainland, recalled. Photos and videos posted on social media showed dozens of vehicles inundated with water after torrential rain. The flood paralyzed the economy. Activity at an estimated cost of around $4 billion per year. Home to more than 24 million people, Lagos, a low-lying city on Nigerian Atlantic coast, may become uninhabitable by the end of this century. As sea levels rise due to climate change, scientific projects suggest the problem is exacerbated by inadequate and poorly maintained drainage system and uncontrolled urban growth, among others, according to a study led by the Institute of Development Studies. Nigeria's Hydrological Agency (NIHSA) has predicted more catastrophic flooding in September, usually the peak of the rainy season. Lagos is partly built on mainland and string of islands, and is grappling with an eroding coastline that makes the city vulnerable to flooding, which Nigeria Environment Seifumi Adebote says is attributable to global warming and human-induced action over a prolonged period. Sand mining for construction is a major contributor to shoreline erosion in Lagos, environmental experts have said. Manzo Ezekiel, spokesperson for Nigeria Emergency Management Agency (NEMA), told CNN that the riverbanks of Lagos Victoria Island is already being washed away, particularly in the VI area of Lagos. There's this problem of the riverbank being washed away. The increase in water level is eating into the land, Ezekiel added. In Victoria Island, an affluent Lagos neighborhood, an entirely new coastal city, Christine Eco-Atlantic, is being built on the land reclaimed from the Atlantic Ocean and will be protected from rising water by an 8 kilometers long wall made from concrete blocks, developers say. While the ambitious project could contribute to reducing housing shortage in parts of the city, Ezekiel fears that reclaiming land from the sea will put pressure on the coastal areas. Other cities have argued that adjacent areas not protected by the wall will be left vulnerable to tidal surges. CNN has contacted Eco-Atlantic for comment. Low-lying coastal cities in some parts of the world may be permanently submerged by 2100. The study findings shows. The study published by research group Climate Central stated that affected areas could sink the high tide level of the sea if it continues to rise. As a result of heat-trapping pollution from human activities, rising sea level could, within 3 decades, push chronic floods higher than the land currently owned by 300 million people. Perennial flooding in Nigeria's coastal areas has left many dead and scores displaced. According to the NEMA data, More than 2 million people were directly affected by flooding in the year 2020. At least 69 people lost their lives in floods disaster last year. In 2019, more than 200,000 people were affected by floods, with 158 fatalities. Every year we witness flooding in Nigeria. It is a problem that climate change has brought and we are living with it, Ezekiel told the CNN. Beyond Lagos, vulnerability to climate change, poor drainage system and clogged street gutters in large swatches in the city are believed to have escalated its flooding challenges. As much as climate change plays a part in rising sea levels, what you can see in this video is predominantly a drainage system issue, a social media user tweeted. Adebote told CNN that for Lagos to stay afloat in the face of floods and rising sea level, it must adapt to climate change. We need to look at our infrastructures, drainage system, waste management facilities, housing structures. How resilient and adaptive are these infrastructures in the face of environmental pressure and when put side by side with our global population, he said. Authorities in Lagos have since commenced the clearing of the state water channels to mitigate perennial flooding. Nigeria President Muhammadu Buhari has also expressed the country's willingness to partner with global allies in tackling climate change. We look forward to working with President Joe Biden and Vice President Kamala Harris. We have great hope and optimism for the strengthening of existing cordial relationship, working together to tackle global terrorism, climate change, poverty, and improve economic ties and trade, Buhari wrote in a January tweet. Let's hope Nigeria doesn't get to this level, because the way it's going now, it's really bad, because you can't really fight with water and wind. That's all we have for you guys for today. Actually, we have all other videos posted, and if you're new here, please consider subscribing as we bring you breaking news, latest news, and celebrity gossip all over the world. So guys, stay blessed, do what you gotta do legitly, be responsible and stay off crime. One love, and see you in my next video. Bye.